Twitch.
Hey guys, it's Justin Flynn again with you live from E3, powered by Twitch, of course. I'm here with Steven and Matt, the producer and lead designer, both guys working on the Sonic Boom games, right? Yep. Now, Steven, you were kind of working with like the Wii U and stuff like that, and Matt, you were also handling
3DS. So
3DS.
Lead designer on Sonic Boom 3DS, and we're Sanzaru Games doing that.
Awesome. Yeah, it looked really good. I actually got a chance to get my hands on the Sonic Boom stuff over at their booth, and it was really fun. Now, I believe that we brought some gameplay footage of it, so we'll kind of take a look. It's going to be the Wii U version, and we'll just kind of walk through it.
Yeah, I mean, we can start out initially, talking about what the overall sort of Sonic Boom initiative is. It's very exciting for Sega, obviously. Normally we obviously have a Sonic game that sort of comes out every year in some traditional form or sense. And what we're doing this year that's kind of unique, it's a much larger initiative. We obviously have the Wii U and 3DS sort of games, but we also have a CG cartoon that's going to be launching for the 2014
I remember you talking
season.
about that. So we're going to see these characters that you're seeing on screen right now in the cartoon version?
Yeah, exactly. We're really excited about that. It's going to be launching on Cartoon Network in the United States. We'll obviously hopefully expand it to other territories in the world. But what was really important about sort of Sonic Boom as a whole is just this united effort, right? Working very closely between the development teams of the games, the animation, and licensing lines to sort of build this larger and sort of more cohesive world. So, how the characters look and how they act in the cartoon the same as how they are in the games, as well as sort of the world, right? The world is consistent between all of them.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, so what we're seeing sort of here is a very sort of short transition road between the hub and another level. So not an elaborate speed section that you'd normally see in a Sonic game, but, sort of a more transitional road. What we have in the Wii U that's kind of key is sort of a co-op gameplay, right? It's a team-based co-op gameplay. Yeah. It's also a return to the action-adventure genre. So we have a lot of exploration. We have combat. And you're able to switch on the fly between, in this case, Sonic and Knuckles if you're playing single-player. But what's great about the Wii U and just the in general as far as technology is that extra screen, right? So we can have two players where one person is playing off the Wii U gamepad, another person is using whatever other controller, Wii or Wii U controller, and they're playing off the TV. So you can kind of go on this adventure together and have your own screen.
That's awesome.
As you're doing it. So, obviously we have combat. The characters are very different in their design. Sonic is very fast. He's got some of his iconic moves such as the spin dash and homing attacks and things like that. But they're not very powerful initially, right? He's very fast and not very powerful. Knuckles, on the other hand, a little bit slower. Enemies can kind of dodge out of the way, but if he hits you, he's hitting you with some serious power.
Yeah.
Here, that was just kind of another glimpse of sort of Knuckles and his ability. He's the only one that can wall climb, right? So he can only reach areas like this that other characters can't. We also have this energy beam called an Enter Beam, and all the characters have it. And what it is, it's a new way that they're interacting with the world. So they can grab enemies and throw them like he's doing right now. You can engage with objects in the world, like opening doors and stuff. And also in the speed sections, you can do stuff like grab onto zip lines and other things that sort of propel you. So it's a really cool new kind of feature. It's consistent across, again, all the games in the cartoon as far as appearance. And it's just another added sort of depth and complexity to the combat and sort of the world interaction.
I think I saw Sonic actually punching him while he had him in the whip.
Oh, the enemy?
That was hilarious because it's like you're grabbing him and he's punching
him.
Exactly.
It's that co-op sort of nature, right? It's working together as a team, and that's sort of a metaphor for real life, right? It's like we're sitting in the living room, you and I, friends, siblings or parents and kids, and working together and kind of going through this game together as an adventure. And so what we have from a level design is it's a much more larger, more expansive sort of experience. In traditional sort of the action platform, so Sonic games, you're more of a narrower sort of running, speed-oriented gameplay. We want to engage and sort of focus on exploration. So the levels are sort of wider in that regard. So and a lot of hidden objects and a lot of hidden things that you're going to go through and find. And utilizing, again, going back to sort of the Wii U gamepad, you can turn on this ability in the gamepad where it allows you to look around the world like a camera. And actually what it'll do is highlight hidden objects, breakable walls and things. So it's kind of a neat new way to sort of really scan around and explore your world together, right?
Yeah, that's really cool. That's exciting. Oh my gosh, there's like a giant.
Yeah, that's a
thing
tease
going
for a
on right
boss. It's
Okay.
a boss, right, at the end of that level. And we're sort of showing like different sections of different
Yeah.
levels. Here's another sort of guardian guy, right? So what the team is trying to do is beat out Lyric. Lyric's this new villain in the Wii U. He's this giant snake, and it's been awakened after 1,000 years. And he's obviously upset, right? You get in prison for that long, you're going to be very upset. And he's accidentally freed by the team here, and he's after these power crystals that he's going to use to power his army. So the team, being the heroes that they are going to try to get these crystals before them, and through that, they're going to try to basically, go through this world and find all these crystals. So this is a classic case of like of Amy's kind of gameplay. So Amy, these beams, only Amy can go on these beams. She's sort of the graceful sort of ballerina character. Other characters can't do it. Here we see the Guardian again in a different sort of view, right? You're actually engaging with them in combat, right? So he's going to consistently sort of bother you and pester you through this game, and we want to ease people into it, right? This is a new experience. We want to bring in a larger audience for Sonic and introduce people to these characters in interesting ways, and we want to make sure that them coming into this is as easy as possible. So want to make sure that the experience is fair. You want to be challenging, obviously, but we put a lot of thought into really making sure that the difficulty and the balance of the characters is really good and even.
Awesome. Now, I at the very end of that, I caught a little baby glimpse, of course, of Tails. He was there as well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Tails is awesome. Tails is also, what's unique about Tails is he's a ranged character, so all his attacks are
Oh.
ranged. So if you're like a ranged guy, he's your dude. And he also has this cute little robot called a Buddy Bot that he can throw out there, being the tinkerer that he is, and it'll chase after enemies, or you can utilize it in other levels of the game to solve puzzles.
That's really cool. Now, again, guys, I want to mention that you might have heard this right at the beginning, or if you're just trying to jump in, this is a big initiative for the team here. They're making a cartoon. There's some figures,
Yeah.
I believe, as well.
Tons of toys.
And you were just looking at the Wii U footage, which I actually didn't get my hands on yet, but I really, really want to. Now, also, I believe we have a look at 3DS.
Yeah,
Matt, is that correct?
Which you played a little bit, right?
Yes, I did did get to play the 3DS, and it was really cool the way that you kind of like go into different stages and stuff like that. But we have some footage from that as well, so we can kind of go through it.
Yeah, let's go. So the first thing we're looking at here is a tube stage. So this is a fast-paced race. Very similar to classic Sonic, like Sonic 2. You had those tube races.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. Did you play this one?
No, I didn't get to play this. This is really
this is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we have 3 objectives for these tube races. The first one is just to get to the end. The second one is to collect all the rings in the stage, and then the third one is to beat the fastest time.
Yeah,
So
I'm just taking this.
It's
This is
definitely
nuts.
a challenge.
Wow, that is really cool. So I know that there's going to be another type. So you go into these different types of stages, right?
Yeah.
Do you use different characters each time? Is it always Sonic on these?
No,
or
it's always Sonic in the tube races,
Okay.
but we have 3 different styles of stages that we're showing. Here's the tube stage. We also have the adventure stages, and those are really the meat and potatoes of
there
the
it is.
game. Yeah. So here we're showing Sonic. We have 4 playable characters that we're switching between. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and new to the series is Styx. Now, Styx is an exclusive character that's only playable on the 3DS version of the game.
Okay.
You can see here she's got this boomerang, and she could toss out the boomerang, and you can actually charge it up and control the boomerang.
Yeah, she was getting coins with it, right?
Yeah,
Is that what's going on?
Hey, the rings. The
That's what I'm
rings.
saying.
The rings.
That's Sly Cooper with the coins.
Oh, I just got.
We're all ringing
well,
out here.
guys, it was really fun talking to all of you. I just got fired. I just got the word. I'm fired.
No.
But yeah, no, the rings, of course. I'm sorry, she was grabbing the rings with the boomerang.
Yeah, and just
Yeah,
chiming in,
so
like Six is like a great, because she carries forth too. She's in the cartoon. She's a key character. So it's just another example of everyone, sort of other groups working together to add a new addition to this universe.
And you could switch the characters at any time. So we have a lot of puzzles. Here you see Tails getting in the fan and the air vent and going up. Now, when you start the game, you're only playing as Sonic. So you're going to see all these other locations and these other little nuggets of gameplay that you can't access yet. And then when you unlock those characters through story progression, you'll be able to return to those stages with those new characters and get to these new areas you couldn't before.
Yeah, I was just noticing that, like Knuckles, he can like kind of dig, or
Yeah, he's got this little burrowing thing, and you can see him here burrowing and getting that collectible crystal. Now, collectibles and items in the stage are a big part of the game. We have a lot of metagame collection things for completionists, for those players that want to get 100%. And we really cater to two groups of players. We cater to the player that just wants to, get through the game and have a good time and just relax and go from A to B and enjoy the entire game. But, then there's the hardcore Sonic players that really want that experience of getting that 100%, a little more difficult stuff. And, it's important to cater to both people.
I wonder if, let's see if we got a little bit more here. Do we have the...
You want to talk about the foreground, background sort of gameplay? Or?
Yeah, so we have 2 layers of gameplay. You could see we use the bungee there with the enter beam. And you'll be able to grab those launch points and launch into the backgrounds and the foregrounds and the stages.
Sweet. Now, am I seeing a second character on here? Oh, this is the racing stage.
Yeah, these are the rival race stage.
Oh my gosh, that was really fun when I got to play it. Yeah.
One thing we do when we're developing this is really look at the old games.
Mm-hmm.
The fast-paced, phonetic, combo-based gameplay that Sonic players really love. So in these rival races, that is the showcase piece. We're taking all the elements that the player learned from the adventure stages and really testing you on a fast-paced race.
All right, guys. We are all done here on stage with Steven and Matt, of course. Again, kicking off the Sonic Boom, big just big initiative there.
Yeah, really excited about it.
Of course. So, guys, we're going to send it over to Evolve. I'm Justin Flynn. Thank you for watching E3 Live, powered by Twitch.
Thanks, guys.